Hello, everyone! It is finally time for the 300 subscriber Q&A special. And at this point, I can't believe this, but you guys got us up to 500 really quick. So yeah, if you have something special you want to see me do for 500 subscribers, let me know. But anyway, I think that we should just get right into it. Special thanks to everybody who sent in questions, and let's go. Where am I? Hell, or downtown LA, it's basically the same thing. Are you perhaps human? Perhaps. I don't know, you're just gonna have to find out, buddy. I might be an alien. Favorite style of pizza? There's only one wrong answer, and it's not Hawaiian. Honestly, I'm a simple fella. I just like plain old cheese most of the time. Maybe some mushrooms every now and then. Why did you decide for your online persona's design to be a clown? Well, honestly, it just felt right. Everybody else is just either a face cam or some cutesy anime VTuber. Thought I'd shake things up a bit, you know? Let's say you're in a vehicle and you come up to a fork in the road. One side has cyclists and the other has an elderly couple from Colorado. Do you like the semi-small indie band The Aquabats? Indeed I do. Super Rad is a favorite of mine. What kind of sand? Beach sand! What do you look like without the white face paint? I've been told I look like a younger Randy Quaid. Does that clear it up? Do you like ice cream? Yeah. Is cereal a soup? Well, you know, I'd say it's more of a stew, but yeah, sure, I suppose so. Will we see more of emo opera? Well, you see here, opera is only one of this little guy's many talents. You'll see more soon, don't worry. What are your plans to prevent the inevitable expansion of the sun, abruptly bringing the end to life as we know it for every species and everything we have ever worked towards as a human race being erased from history in less time than it takes to blink our eyes, all of which will never then be known by any other species in the universe, if there is one, that is, since the heat from the sun would zap everything almost like a space laser fireball. Uno reverse card, next question. Were you in the files? I refuse to elaborate which files. Fortunately not. I'm not Jewish enough for that. What is your favorite classical orchestra piece or the tunes of shows that appear on Broadway? Quite intrigued to hear your answer, fellow clown. Well, fellow clown, I really love Dance Macabre. Nice and spooky. As for Broadway, it's not really my thing. If Jolli had a clown wife, what would her clown name be? Also, what is her act? Great, now I have to make an OC just for this video. But, for your information, her name is Tipsy, and her act is downing an entire bottle of wine in less than 2 minutes. Thoughts on algorithmic content recommendations and their creations of echo chambers of sectarian polarization and how this isolates the common folk and distracts from class consciousness and from representative democratic ideals? How might the people unite despite the despotic technocratic privatization of the commons that we all engage with to connect in our daily lives? Alright, time to get serious. Honestly, one of the biggest problems on not just this platform, but you know, the internet at large, is the echo chambers and the constant us versus them bickering that often leads to hellish extremism on both sides of the spectrum. And you know, that's intentional. That's the thing, that's intentional. We bitch and we fight like two tards in a sandbox, and the politicians and government officials, all those guys, they just line up their wallets. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like the only way we're going to cut the crust off of this shit sandwich is if we all just man up and admit that the real problem isn't the big bad MAGA supporters or the stupid woke liberals. It's the thousands of cannibalistic Moloch-worshipping pedophiles that run every single major government branch and entertainment platform. But hey, I'm just some clown on the internet, what do I know? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A session. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.